When you live with ADHD or you are autistic, it can be really hard to prioritize. Sometimes it's because your brain is more focused on what's interesting rather than what's important. Or we spend a lot of time analyzing the exact right order or way to do things. Overthinking feels productive, but actually it's the freeze response in a different costume. As is that productive procrastination we do to feel productive, but still avoid that thing that we know we should be doing deep down. If you have chronic illness and you throw that into the mix, sometimes there's also a genuine need to let some things drop. So, how do we quickly work out what's important without a lot of mental energy? Imagine your tasks are balls that you have to juggle. If you had to decide to let one go, what would break if you dropped it? So, anything that breaks is glass, and anything that can bounce onto another day is plastic. This cuts out the overthinking. You don't have to get it exactly right. The point is to have a rough framework that reduces the decision making in that moment. I know metaphors can be too abstract for some, so let me give you some examples. For me, if I don't meal plan, I can't make a grocery list, which means when I go shopping, my DID littles will pick out chocolate and ice cream and completely forget about any real food. Shopping will totally have to get done again, as I will have to go back again, and probably maybe even a third time if it's a really bad week. Whereas if I don't clean out my car, it's probably not going to stop me using the car. So that would be a plastic task. And if you struggle to see consequences, next time you're doing your task, write down the steps and notice what the outcomes are when you don't do it and when you do it. And this will help you see what systems you need and when they break. There might be some tasks that feel like they're in the middle. For example, I know that if I don't mow the lawn every 2 weeks, it takes a lot longer when I come back to do it. But the consequence doesn't actually cause me any long-term harm, so I'd still make that a plastic task, even though that feels like a glass task.